Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple baloney push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never date. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death, 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 death. Man. I'm telling you, man. Like I pay attention because I keep my YouTube ears. Like I keep it around. I know who's in my universe and who's not. And there's some YouTubers out there that, you know, they just not in my universe. And I gotta acknowledge I'm not in your universe. Period. It could be a white thing, a black thing, a they thing, a our thing. So I gotta say, man, when I'm not on when I'm not in your universe, I can't get mad about that shit. I know my truth. I know who the fuck I am. I know what the fuck I done. So if I don't have your respect, fuck you and your respect. I don't need it. I don't need it because it's not going to deter me. Your opinion of me is not going to deter me from doing what the fuck I'm doing. And that's the problem we be having on YouTube. Separating reality from fiction. Non-fiction. What that mean? Non-fake. Non-fake, man. Man, look. I know what I done for this genre. I know what I done for this genre. I think my lungs know what I've done for this genre. Nigga, my lungs know what the fuck. How many blunts I done smoked with y'all? 4,411? Is that a real number? 4,411 blunts I done smoked with y'all. So let's get to it. So I remember when I was not even a kid, like I seen this as an adult. It was a t-shirt that said, "Nobody likes to know it all." Nobody likes to know it all. Hey, man, trust me. Just your presence here is enough. Like, you don't gotta apologize for missing no lives or nothing. But I know how it feels to become part of a movement, and then the movement make a move and you're not there. Sometimes you feel it on your conscience, but please understand, let me free you from that. And just whenever you show up is when you show up, and that's cool. And that 3-hour difference affects a lot of people, not just you. Continue to save lives as you've been doing. And when you got time for the Dirty Nation, pull up. Because you are welcome. So back to this know-it-all shit. So people have a tendency, wherever their expertise is their expertise. So I used to be like this. When I first came to prison, I didn't know shit. The name of the title, just in case y'all wondering, is Know-It-Alls versus Don't Know It All. And I promise you, this is a good debate because there's a little bit of know-it-all in all of us. It's a little bit of know-it-all in all of us. Shout out Michael Gallus, Bud Files, Nate Dogg, Diddy, Maze, Lil Rob for coming through. But I promise you, man, at the end of the day, I don't think being a know-it-all is wrong. I don't. But at first, for some reason, I was thinking that. Because look, as far as prison go, I was a hard celly to deal with by about 3 years in. Not even 3 years in, about 2 years when I separated from my first celly, because this is what we don't be realizing. When you have a celly, you are in a relationship. As crazy as it sounds, you got a relationship with this celly. Yeah. The same thing you go through with your girl. When you go through disagreements and arguments and shit, you go through that with a celly too. Am I lying? Nate, am I lying? Everybody want to be the know-it-all, but you got to work to get to that point where you know it all. And when you feel that you know it all, the secret to it is to realize you don't know shit. The goal, when you get to a point where you think it all, the goal is to realize you don't know shit, and that's gonna humble you. So here go an example. When I was in prison, like I said, after 2-3 years, I was hard to deal with because I was with a militant celly that literally drilled me about prison. All his experience that he had, which was only like, let's see, I came in 97, and he had his first stint. He had an E number, so I think it was like 89 or 90 or 90. No. 89, 90, 91, somewhere around there. But this nigga been to YA all this shit. So this nigga drilled me with everything that he knew. I came out that experience thinking I knew everything. I came out that experience thinking I knew it all about prison. And every time I got to that point, I realized that no, I knew it all, or I felt I knew it all when it came to being violent and politics. Like I knew all the politics because it was a manuscript. Like when you first hit prison, there's a manuscript. Follow this manuscript and you good. You go outside this manuscript, all bets is off. All bets is off. So let me debunk all these know-it-alls. Let me debunk these know-it-alls real quick with one phrase. I felt I knew it all because my celly taught me everything about politics and prison. P&P, politics and prison. But then when you get into real life, where does this shit fit? Like, where does this shit fit? Where does learning how to program in a cell fit in real life? It fits in some small spots, some small things. But what it does when you think you know it all is when you think you will know it all and then you hit real life, you realize I got to go back to the drawing board. That's why people got them sayings. Go back to the drawing board so you can figure it out. Reset. And that's the hardest thing for a person that's used to following a script. They look like They used to follow in the script, so they look for where's the script, because they looking for a sense of belonging, and then they belong, and then learn everything about what they belong to, and the next thing you know, they're a know-it-all. You could be a know-it-all about religion. You could be a know-it-all about law. You could be a know-it-all about sports. But when a nigga asks you about the price of milk in Nigeria, you don't know shit. So you not necessarily know-it-all. You just know your field. That's why jobs have managers and stuff, because they know they shit. That's what it is. You know your shit. You don't know it all, but you know your shit. Now watch this. Versus don't know at all. It's very important it's very important with the people that you're around. It's very important that you pay attention to this. If a motherfucker don't know and he afraid to tell you he don't know, that's something that you take note. You be like, duly noted. He's too afraid to tell me he don't know. So just think of a manager in a position and he really don't know. He faking it. He don't know. And this person is responsible for other people's lives. He don't know. So if you put don't know it all versus know it all on a scale, I hate to say it, but I'm leaning toward the know it all, because the motherfucker that don't know it all and he's gonna sit here and try to lead me, nigga, what's wrong? You trying to lead me? You don't even know it. You ain't even mastered your field yet. Can't teach me. You want to talk about money? Teach me how to get some money. Know-it-alls. I'm telling you, the first rule in life is you don't know it all. Life is vast. You know your field, but you don't know it all. But the people take that field and act like they know it all. You ever seen managers talk crazy to their coworkers? You ever seen that supervisor talk crazy to a worker? You ever been like it could have been you. You probably might have had a manager get crazy with you. My question to you was, how did it feel? How did it feel? You got to talk crazy to a manager because he know it all, and you think you know it all, and he shows you real quick you don't know shit. You just know how to do this because you've been here for 6 months. But I've been here for 30 years. So how you going to tell me? Wait, Dirty, did you say nurses? I didn't say nurses. One thing about me is I'm good at remembering what I said, unless I was faded. Other than that, I ain't saying nothing about nurses, because it's important for a nurse to know it all. The hell, shit. If I come in and I'm leaking and I'm sick, I hope you know it all. I hope you know it all. But I was kind of speaking about prison though. The dangers of being a don't know it all versus know it all. So we're on the yard. So we're on the yard. A situation happens. 2 people fighting over in the corner. They're fighting. You see this fight before the tower sees the fight. It's important that you know what to do. They fighting over there in the corner. Bam, you know you got drugs on you. You got a knife on you. You in the wrong area. You something. If you know, then you know, okay, they fighting over there. The yard's about to go down. I go holla at the homies. I'm gonna get around some homies or whatever. I'm gonna get to a safe place. I gotta put this bundle that might have been in my whatever. I gotta put it in the yeeks, the knife in the yeeks. I gotta put the bundle under the tongue. I gotta do all type of shit because I know what's about to happen. Yard down, and at any given time, they might come around and start searching people. Yard down, boop, because he might have stabbed him. And so because you know if they stab a motherfucker, you know they about to go person to person and search everybody on this motherfucking yard. Because you know. So you know, as soon as that shit happens, as soon as any type of skirmish happens, get ready. Get ready. Because you might have to stick that shit up your ass. And I promise you, I've had to do that. I've had to put a knife up my ass on the yard to make sure that my motherfucking freedom was safe. Because I know. Police came into my cell, opened the motherfucking cell. I had my motherfucking knife at the end of the bunk. Pulled back the mattress. Look, the police came in the cell, looked at that mattress, seen that knife, put the motherfucking mattress back and said, I'm not searching this cell. I don't know what y'all got in here. I didn't know no better. I did not know. And because my cellie that was drilling me, I thought I knew everything, but he didn't teach me everything. Otherwise, I wouldn't have just had a knife at the end of the bunk. Fast forward, once I could say, yeah, I know everything now about prison. I know the majority of things about prison. I could look back and say, I didn't know shit. I was reckless. That's why I say the goal is to, once you think you know it all, realize you don't know shit. So then that'll open up and free up some space for you to learn some more. It's so important in life to have the capacity to still learn. It's so important, I promise you. And what goes with that, having the capacity to still learn, what goes neck and neck with that is knowing what's useful to learn and what's not useful, because you could learn a bunch of bullshit that don't even mean nothing. Yesterday somebody asked me a question, right? My costume was Aaron Rodgers, but my costume was a traitor. That's it. That was my costume, a traitor. Somebody said, how do you feel that Aaron Rodgers left the Packers? You know what? My response was, I am free. I'm free. They didn't get that. I'm free. What am I free? That time that y'all spend watching football and all that shit, I'm free. That means I could do other shit with that time because I was an Aaron Rodgers fan. And that came by way of Brett Favre. That's why I was a Green Bay fan. Brett Favre. Brett Fizzle-Lizzle. Because when Don Majkowski was the quarterback for Green Bay, I was only 9 years old when I started being a Green Bay fan. Don Majkowski was the quarterback. Then when I realized what it meant to be a fan, Brett Favre was the quarterback. And Brett Fizzle-Lizzle was my guy. And then that transferred to Aaron Rodgers. California, bred at home, all that. All that. But he gone now. So what that leave me? What, a Green Bay Packer fan? I don't even know who the damn quarterback is? No, I'm going to just be honest with myself and say I'm free. I don't have the need, the urge, the desire to what my Sunday is not altered because it's football. It's not. I'm free. I can do other shit now. Fuck a football. I ain't gonna say fuck a basketball because I work for the Kings, so I ain't gonna do that. I work for my favorite team, so I ain't. The Packers, I'm free. Baseball, I'm free. Know-it-alls versus don't know it all. Somebody that don't know it all is dangerous. especially when they think they know it all and they don't know shit. I've really met people that don't know it, but will sit here and put the words together like they do know. I've met people like that. So the people that think they know it all is just as dangerous as the ones that don't know it all. I'm kind of leaning now that I've been on my rant for 20 minutes. I'm really now leaning toward the best is the ones that acknowledge that they don't know it all and have the capacity to learn. Acknowledge, you don't even have to acknowledge it. You just have to have a thirst for more. That's it. If you have a thirst for more, you're beating the traffic. Because when you don't know it all and you acting like you do, you are dangerous. You're dangerous. All right, man. That was my 20-minute rant. I did, old school style, man. 20-minute rant. I keep going, but I ain't, man. I want some other people to come on and debate what I said, or agree. Shit, man, I could be wrong. Nate Dogg, you still here? Hit the link. All right, let's go back to some of these questions too. Nate, you sure get on my helmet for not showing up. Yes, I do. Nate Dogg, because before everybody else, when it comes to YouTube, man, I'm a team player. Always been a team player. That nigga said, hold on. Let's go back. Mr. Diddy. Dirty probably be snoring too. You motherfucking right. I snore like a mother lover. I snore like so bad that where I'll snore and then all of a sudden for some reason I wake up and open my eyes and Drina be looking right at me like, seriously, come on now. Like, this is, man. So I do snore. Mr. Diddy, some fools snore are flat out disrespectful. Damn, Diddy, because damn, you ain't making this no easier shit. Cause I know my snoring is disrespectful. What can I do about it? Diddy? I snore like a motherfucker. But the thing is, I snore like a motherfucker when I was a little nigga. When I was under 200 pounds, I still snore. So shit. I think prison probably preserved how big I was supposed to be for way past the time. Like I was supposed to be a big motherfucker in my 20s. My calves is like the size of a baby head. They was like the size of a baby head when I was a little nigga. It used to be like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like you're a slim guy, but your calves look like they belong to a fat guy or a buff guy. Hey man, shit, it is what it is. Then when I came home and shit started catching up, I guess I was supposed to be a big nigga all along. CB. Baby, it's a true story. It is too. Because I promise you, it's been lately in the last like 4 years, it's been a battle for my neck. It's been a battle of the neck. I promise you, shit. There's some lives, boy. I tell you, it looked like my neck just disappeared and turned. It goes straight from neck to body. Like look. Nate, where you at? Skyler. Y'all want to hear something funny? In regards to what Diddy said? Hey, Diddy, fuck you. Fuck you. Drina recorded me snoring and said, because I asked her, how did you sleep last night? She was like, oh, you really want to know? She recorded me and hit play. And I was listening to myself snore. I went to sleep listening to myself snore. Like, whoa. Somebody help me. Help me. Never knew you and Drina were married. Damn, she's awesome. I'm on her channel too. Love Nate's Queen. For real. That's what's up. Why do you not wear your sleep machine every night? So that's called a CPAP. So let's go back and nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that because that is because this live is know-it-alls versus don't know it all. And then we already didn't determine that the person that acts like they know it all and don't know shit is the most dangerous person. What if that person was a doctor? A doctor. Real shit. What if that person was a doctor? The reason I say that is when you get over 30, dodging and ducking heartburn becomes a hard thing to do. When you hit 30, dodging and ducking heartburn is a hard thing to do. So then Drina goes and hears that they say that omeprazole, which is one of like the top 3 drugs for heartburn, is directly linked to Alzheimer's. It's directly linked to Alzheimer's. So shit, now you like, well, shit, what do? Do I sacrifice my later years for this relief from this pain at night, every night? What do you do? So one doctor says, man, take it. And the other doctor says it's linked to Alzheimer's. What do you do? We have to rely on the people that are know-it-alls. That's fucked up, ain't it? That's fucked up. You got to rely on the experiments that have been performed on people that we know nothing about. Damn, we 30 minutes in, right? 30 minutes in. And that was a re-rock that I blew. I'm just under a doctor, being an ENR and all the schooling and everything. And neither do they. Ain't that a messed up feeling? I'm telling you. It is a messed up feeling to know that you was learning from, following, or like adopting a philosophy of somebody that really don't know shit, or that philosophy come from somebody else. We all know what the best teacher is in life. We know what the best teacher is. Experience. That's the best teacher. Me, I can vouch for that because I was one of them people that you're not gonna be able to tell me anything. You can't just tell me anything. I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna figure out everything because this goes against what I was taught. And I challenge everything I was taught because it could have been wrong.
Could have been. Good morning.
Look at CB. She done figured out her motherfucking background.
I'm on my laptop, that's why.
Ah, shit. No, but shit, you gotta remember, we've been at this like 4 years and I ain't never seen you with a different background.
You're right.
So good,
You're right, you
good,
haven't.
so good job.
Thanks. I gotta upload like an actual background though.
How many subs you at now?
373 when I looked last night.
Okay. That's right.
Not too bad considering I don't really promote my channel like that, you know.
Nah, you should. There's nothing wrong with that. You should, because I promise you, when I made this list of YouTubers that I'm about to drop the relevant re-release, you on the list too, because it's all YouTubers. It's everybody that's a YouTuber now that I've interviewed with or been on this journey with that became YouTubers. You started a channel too, so therefore you made the list. I'm about to drop. Yesterday I did Hoodie from the Hood. Today I'm gonna do Uncle Mitch.
Okay.
Because a lot of them videos that I did at a certain point where the algorithm wasn't in my favor, them videos only got like 200 views and 300 whatever. Like
right.
that means that they people didn't even see the video.
Right.
So we going back and I'm doing all the relevant YouTubers, and to be relevant means that you had to have made a channel. Even Benji.
Yeah, Benji definitely.
He put in the work.
He sure enough did. Benji puts in a lot of work.
Don't he?
Benji does it in his sleep and all. Hey, Endzone. Hello, Chris. Maz. Drina, sis, how you doing? That's as far up as I can see right now.
No, that's what's up, that you can see the comments. See, that's perfect. I'm sitting here looking at my blunt, trying to make it right and shit, and realizing, oh, this motherfucker got a hole in it. Damn it.
Yeah, no, not a hole.
Yeah, so what I do is I gotta put my finger over that thing.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Skylar, what's happening, partner?
What's going on?
Chilling. Taking a break from all this work. I was sick for a week, so I'm behind.
I'm on lunch myself.
Oh, what is that behind you? Wood?
Hay bales.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Hey, watch this, Skylar. The first thing popped in my head when he said you at lunch is, I'm not even gonna ask him what he's eating. You might be eating antelope ass.
I was thinking the same thing. Not antelope ass, but something of that aspect.
I just had two buffalo brisket tacos.
See, that's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker is exotic as the weed I smoke. Buffalo tacos. I wouldn't know the first thing about how to make some buffalo tacos.
I didn't make them. I just got the leftover breakfast at the restaurant.
So that's what I'm talking, man. You eat all Crocodile Dundee menu.
Oh, yeah. I'll eat anything twice, son.
You said twice.
But you got to eat it twice to make sure the first time wasn't no junk.
Yeah, you're right. It does depend, like, where you get it, who makes it, and all of that good stuff.
Hey, do they got geese there?
No. We've
I'm
got
gonna say, don't tell me you're eating geese, bro.
we got ostriches and emus and rhea birds, which are like a white emu.
Hey, what do an emu egg sandwich taste like?
Dirty.
They cook with the emu eggs and ostrich eggs. They're just like regular eggs.
Oh, come on, bro.
So like scrambled emu eggs taste like scrambled
Like
eggs?
Yeah. You crack an ostrich egg and it's like 13 chicken eggs.
Damn, so that's a fat bowl of scrambled eggs.
Yeah, but at the restaurant they do a breakfast bar in the morning, so it's all you
With
can eat
hella emu
buffet up there.
eggs?
All kinds of eggs and different types of the meats and
Wait a minute. So do all the chicken eggs and emu eggs and ostrich eggs, all that shit taste the same?
yeah, duck egg. They all taste a little different, but they're all pretty well eggs. Duck eggs are like a little greasier than chicken eggs.
So you telling me a scrambled snake egg tastes like Denny's?
Well, I don't know about a snake egg. They're soft. I think you can just eat them like pickled eggs, huh?
Really?
Did he just say pickled snake egg?
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, I watched the relive. Like I said, I watched the rewatch with Drina, and like I said, I wasn't paying attention, and then you opened my mind to where what you was really doing. To the point this morning, I changed the name of that live. I changed the name of that live to when I realized Skylar worked at Jurassic Park.
Hell yeah, pretty much.
That's funny. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Hey, man, I'm human, man. Shit. Some shit is like I said, I don't know it all.
Yeah, nobody knows it all.
But I got the capacity to learn. My shit just might kick in a little later.
The
Because
good
I
thing
can't.
about all of us is what we don't know, somebody in the group probably does.
True shit.
Yeah, you're right.
True shit. But how the fuck am I supposed to know you hunting rhinos in Texas?
We don't hunt the rhinos, goddamn.
Oh, we don't hunt
I just
them.
scratch them behind the ears.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about when one of them dies?
Oh, shit. Good question.
Well, we'll probably bury it like we do everything else that dies.
Yeah. Right there on site?
You telling me you bury the antelope and y'all don't? Hell no, y'all sizzle that antelope up.
If we find a zebra or something out in the woods dead, you ain't gonna eat that. We just bury it. Buffalo, bison.
You don't do like a zebra roast, like a pig roast, you know?
You don't eat animals that you find dead.
Oh,
If you don't kill them.
I know you right. Hey, you right too. Hey, CB, he right. Like we see a deer on the side. Well, nah, hell nah. It depends what state you in. I heard
if you hit the deer, pick that motherfucker up. But
a
if
deer
you hit
bit me once.
Yeah, I yeah. It depends on the state.
Into my car.
You don't know what killed it. You don't know what it died of. You don't know if you want to eat that or not. You know what I mean?
Hey, but if that motherfucker got hit, that's fair play, right?
Yeah, you killed it then. Pick it up.
You know
in
what?
Texas, you just call the local police department, and they'll come out and they'll give you a permit to take the roadkill home.
So they say that like the West Virginians, that's what they say they eat. West Virginians eat roadkill, right? So they really ahead. They really beating the traffic. Shit, if I hit that motherfucker, I should be able to eat him. That's fair play. Like my car is messed up, my headlights is banged in, like my windshield might be cracked from the impact. Like the best thing I could do was eat your motherfucking ass for running in front of my car.
Yeah, plus it's free meat in the freezer for like a month.
Hey, and the cold thing is I'm playing, but Skylar serious as fuck. That motherfucker
scoop him up quick.
Tied on the top of the car.
Yeah, Skylar ain't fucking around.
I'll put that thing right in the back of the truck, son. Take it to the house. Put it in the freezer.
Hey, and if you ain't got the right car, you gonna call cousin Toby, and he gonna come over, and y'all gonna hitch that motherfucker together, and have his family gonna eat deer, and you gonna eat the other half.
If I have to, I'll cut it up and put it in a backpack, son.
In a fucking backpack. I can't with you today.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you. Some...
Yeah, in that backpack. Just some antelope body parts.
I heard something that was pretty exotic. I watched it. I watched them prepare it. Drina, you already know what I'm about to say. Oh, you already said it. Sweet and sour cow pum pum.
What?
Cow pum pum.
Sweet and sour cow pum pum.
Fuck
Oh yeah.
Man, look.
Try everything once, old son.
I don't even know how much it costs. But me and Drina sat there and watched the preparation of this cow pum pum. Sweet and sour. You say you try anything twice. So you gonna try the try the cow pum pum?
Hell yeah, put that in a taco with some onion. Come on.
Shit. And the crazy part is that when it was finally done, it did look like something that can go in some tacos and shit.
Oh shit! No fucking
If you say you wouldn't eat that shit, you've never been hungry. You know what I mean? Get hungry and tell me you won't eat something. You'll eat it. I promise.
That's a good thing to say.
Then you're right.
How about like 8 months in on a lockdown, Dirt, when there's no more fucking noodles left? You try some cow pum pum tacos?
I think I might.
I think you might too.
Drina is talking about cow for JJ down there. Oh man.
That's it. That's what we talking about.
I know what pum pum is. I was like, what the hell?
We about to watch some cow with JJ.
You gonna eat it?
Okay, share screen.
And one of these days we'll do a damn live and you can pull my TikTok up and we can really see some crazy animals.
I might do it this live, don't you?
Yeah, because I've only seen some of your Instagram ones, but you said you have more stuff on what's it called? TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is just so much easier, man.
All right, Maz, have a good day.
Peace, Maz.
I really just want to keep those videos for my own, you know what I mean? So I can remember. I may only try that one time.
Dirt, are you telling me you guys just watched this, or you actually had it for dinner?
No. Oh no, we watched it. That's for damn sure. Like shit.
Hey, this little boy's getting a little aggressive here, man. I don't know if we should watch it.
I know you did not actually eat this shit.
See, I was black, right? Bam. Then we gonna fast forward. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Little motherfucking Robbie, you would eat this or not?
God damn. That's terrible.
I want to hear from the chat. Who in the chat would actually eat this?
How do they cook it?
Robbie said no.
I think you gotta slice it thin and deep fry it.
That's the shoe. Pum pum shoe.
You ever heard about gutter oil, Dirt? In China, they go in the sewers and collect the sewage, and then they boil it so all the oils come to the top, and they get those oils, and that's what they use to cook with.
I thought that was strawberries for a second.
It is.
Fuck
Sweet and
out of
sour.
here. A strawberry cow poom poom.
That's the sweet part.
He said that's the sweet part.
I don't think I'm gonna eat today. Lunch is canceled.
I'm glad I already ate. Oh, and then they're like blanching it. Oh, that's terrible, dude. Oh,
Man.
Man,
fuck
that shit is
that.
sizzling.
Dirty. You are the dirtiest.
Look at that. Sweet and sour cow poom poom. Now watch this though. This is where the part I think Skylar might be like, you know what? Let's go.
oh, I'm already in. One time.
Trina says it takes 10 hours to clean and deodorize the cow vagina.
I don't think that. I think they need to put some more time in.
Look at that. That look like ham.
Ah, come on, man. That's just a good pork roast right there. Come on.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god. You're nasty.
Chop
Okay,
that up with a
Skylar.
little barbecue sauce. Pulled pork sandwich. Come on, cuz.
Pulled pork. That's what I'm talking about. Pulled poom poom sandwich.
Okay, I really think both of you guys would eat this.
It
I
looked
would
like
definitely
it looked
try it.
like the shit at the Chinese restaurant. Tell the truth. It looked like the shit at the Chinese restaurant. Sweet sour pork.
You're
Hey, I've
right.
eaten at some like dollar a scoop places. I may already had this.
Damn it. Sawing the shit out that poom poom.
I had to buy a new phone this morning. It comes tomorrow, but let's see if my phone will work enough so that I can.
Look. That's what it look like.
Ăn kèm với miếng chuối đây.
Chopstick
Chuối với miếng
with that
khế.
look about normal.
Đó.
Oh, that better not be no star. That better not be no starfish.
Hmm.
That better not be no starfish.
Where is
Oh, yeah.
this? Cambodia?
Just a little piece with all that other stuff. You could eat damn near anything like that.
Yeah, them peppers is probably hot, the motherfucker.
Yeah, you
Where,
don't need some hot peppers.
do you know where this took place? Cambodia or something?
It's
Vietnam.
somewhere where they put the food on the ground and then squat around it and eat. So that's not.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
You guys want to see my son's Halloween costume?
Well, I got a
It
topic.
better be good. We're gonna talk about them.
What's the phenomenon of adults dressing up for Halloween? When did that start?
When they was going to parties and stuff.
I don't see it.
Now I really don't know. It is a phenomenon because I was like, I was not gonna put any type of costume on until I went to the dispensary and I seen how simple it was.
Oh, you can't really see.
A lady put on a jersey with 2 band-aids with black shit on it. That's good enough for me.
Do you realize who he is?
Who?
Kim Jong-un.
No, I don't know Kim Jong-un. That's Tom John Johnson.
Oh, it's not. He literally has on a Kim Jong-un shirt.
I don't know. That look like cross colors from cross colors.
Pull up a picture of Kim Jong-un. My kid even has slanty eyes.
No, what I do is I put a big picture of that and try to see.
Oh, okay, hold on. Well, let's get him doing the North Korean
But
salute.
from there. No, that's John Johnson. He
John Johnson.
You look more like he about to shoot up a school. So I no.
I'm about to call him in here and you can tell him he's actually home today. But
damn, I said John Johnson.
but then he's got this
last name was Johnson. So I could have the name John Johnson.
Face. And he has this serious face on. Trying to look like I think he looked more like him with the wig off, but yeah, he decided to be Kim Jong-un.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if you guys can see this. This,
Your background.
yeah, it's not really so wait. This house. Look at above the house. You can't really see it, but like you could see the they had the what's it called? You could see the ghost above the house. It was like the projector thing, like the ghost moving and shit. Why am I so big?
So it's safe to say he was going for shock value.
Yeah, he wore it to school and everything. Some of his classmates are calling him a communist or some shit, and he's like, Kim Jong-un isn't even a communist.
You sure?
Alexa, is Kim Jong-un a communist?
Yeah, 100%.
He's affiliated with the Workers' Party of Korea.
Yeah, they're communist.
Which are commies.
I said that. He didn't.
Dirty, filthy commies.
But
commies.
because, well, actually, yeah, he must know that because he told me that they were calling him saying he was a communist, and he goes, well, I got the response I was looking for, so.
Yeah, well, then that takes us back to shock value. So
yeah.
he knew what he was doing. He was provoking people and provoking debate and argument.
No teacher said anything, though.
I mean, it comes down to, attention.
Yeah, no teachers said anything. Some kids didn't say anything. Like, they didn't realize, like, who he was,
Well, hold on, CB. Benji. Nah, I was just calling to let you know that to wake up so you can post the link so people can come on your channel.
Oh yeah, he's still alive, huh?
Yeah, Benji got a good one going.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up over there for a minute right now. I'll be hold on, give me a second.
All right.
Yee!
I looked up. I'm like, Benji got an 8-hour live going. It was pretty good.
Do you have any idea what's going on over there?
A little bit. It's pretty funny though. It's pretty funny. It was funny enough to where I was like, I came with the know it all versus don't know it all. But when the people air their relationship out when they air their relationship out, the intricates and all of that.
I mean, like, you and Julian have had little things, but nothing like that.
Right, and that's what I told her. I said, these two right here make us look
like your incident with bringing home that person for the night was nothing compared to what they got going on over there.
Right, and you know what though? But here's the thing: it's only was 2-3 months, and I don't think they might have lived a lifetime in their mind in 2 or 3 months. But
right.
But what they did is just show it was so many people watching saying, "See, that's why I don't do this. That's why I don't do that." But
in the comments, I told Mikey, and he was in the comments at the time. I was like, "Bro, I'm like, seriously, you brought this to YouTube, therefore you can't be mad that we're talking about it and that this woman is on the panel because you're the one who brought her on here originally.
And she's so transparent.
She has the right to defend herself.
She's so transparent.
Yeah, and he was like talking shit about her teeth and stuff. But her husband is the one who knocked the teeth out. Her previous.
No. She didn't say it was her husband. She said it was
her ex-husband. I heard.
not even him. She said it was somebody different.
Oh, I heard her say it was her ex. Oh wait, someone in the chat said it was her ex-husband. She said a past relationship.
She was with her husband for 4 years, but the dude that knocked her shit out, that wasn't her husband.
Okay, you're right. I'm not sure if she did not, but she did say it was a past relationship as well.
I don't know how I don't know how I got caught up with that shit, but it's like.
Well, I learned a little bit about it yesterday morning, and then I tapped into Benji's early this morning. And I'm like, whoa, what?
Hey, shout out to Benji. Like, I like that. Benji's channel popping right now. Shout out to Benji, Dirty Nation alumni.
That's right. Actually, I believe it was yesterday or the night. No, well, it would be 2 nights ago to you. It was yesterday morning for me.
I heard about it. Yeah, about 100 of that motherfucker.
No, it was prior to that. We were on Ace's channel. I believe it was. Oh no, it might have been. I think it was. I'm not sure what channel it was on, but Benji was explaining like I didn't start out here. He's like I started out with Dirty Nation.
Yeah.
He was like, and I started co-hosting over there with Dirt. And he explained all of that. Oh, Benji needs the link.
It's right on top of the day.
Scroll, Benji.
I hear you, End Zone. It's good entertainment, though.
It is, and Benji is family, so I look at it different. Even when he tells me to come over there, I explain like, hey, man, that shit take a lot of energy. It do.
I agree. I go on the panel sometimes if I have the time and energy because I never know if I'm going to have to, go at it with somebody. It doesn't happen often, but, sometimes someone will try to pick a fight.
I do think you gotta stay ready.
Oh, yeah. You always got to be on point. Stay on point. That way you never have to get on point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you're like a newbie and don't know what's going on and don't really read the room. And
I think
Skylar.
I think even you could be a newbie, but you gotta be a newbie with thick skin or a newbie that can brush shit off and keep and come back. Because some people come on that are real sensitive and
they ain't never coming back.
They come on one time, get slapped up, and then they gone.
Mm-hmm. Never to be seen again.
But you know what the slap up be? It be when they present something that's inconsistent or something that's an obvious lie or something that just don't make sense. Oh yeah, that's the opening door right there. Slap up time.
Mm-hmm.
I can get with that. I like that.
That's why you was like. That's why you liked the other thing. Hey,
Skylar, you gotta come watch sometime and you see what's going on before you hit the panel, though.
I'm gonna send it to your phone. So hold on.
But yeah, I just feel like, what's up, I'm Skylar. I come from Dirty Nation. They sent me on over here. I work with rhinos.
I'm the same way though. Dirt be talking to these people on here, and they'll say something funky, and I'm like, "Oh, there it is." There's a little hitch in the armor there.
You see the link yet, Benji? He said there's no link.
No, I'm about to send it to your phone.
Okay.
Sometimes you can just feel it.
I mean, but see, I ain't known for jumping on people that come on the show. But as soon as the inconsistency happens, it's like we can no longer pass go. Our frequencies are shot.
Right.
Like we gotta figure this out because something went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think that's the difference between like these big ass channels versus mine. Like we was checking people at the door. We didn't just let anybody in. And some people's like, I'd rather go to this easy spot where I could just slide on in. That ain't my
Yeah,
fault.
I'd be in the chat just beep 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 beep.
Hey, they be trying to slide on in being a fictitious character.
Man, that woman was talking about him pissing on the floor and pissing himself, and
That
I'm
was
like,
real. That was real shit though.
yeah.
That's real
I didn't
alcohol.
even
That's
catch it
real.
all. I gotta go back and watch
Hey, that's
the.
real alcoholism right there.
Yep.
But still, that's something that should have stayed between them, man.
Right. There was a lot
Stay
that
between them.
between them. But hey,
Sounds like Benji Springer to me, huh?
No, yeah, it really is, but it's
Benji
it involves a transparent woman that ain't got no problem saying any and everything that happened that was supposed to be between them two.
mind you, Skylar. Now we're familiar with the dude.
I got a terrible
No,
joke.
I don't know if we don't know if Skylar is because Skylar don't pertain to a lot of that.
I just mean mainly the people over there. Okay.
Mike, you ever heard of Mike G? I mean Skylar.
Probably not.
I've never been on any of them panels.
Okay.
Where they're all just talking shit, and I'm not from a hood or nothing. I ain't got nothing to say.
So basically, Skylar, we're the people over there are familiar with the dude Mike, and the woman, his now ex, we didn't know her like that.
Check your phone, Benji.
And someone's sour with their relationship. The next thing you know, she's on the panel.
Yeah, that's like, man.
Well, I guess he gave her the link or the channel or whatever, and the link was in the chat. So, I mean, he brought her there. So then, yeah.
That was like the number one thing. Like 3 months is not a long time.
She aired him the fuck out, Tyler. Skylar, you have
That's
no
terrible.
idea. You have
Shout
no
out,
idea.
Mike. We're rocking with you, bro.
Nah, but see, the thing is
No,
you come into a relationship thinking you're not gonna pay no bills or
right
around the house and shit like that.
Because he drives a truck. He's a
Right.
truck driver, so basically, it seems like he has the mentality like, well, I can just live in my truck, and
Hey, it really sounds like I'm rocking with Mike on this one. I'm rocking with it.
Okay, well, how do you feel about him eating all
That's
the kids?
her house. If he's got the truck, that's her house. She can pay for the shit.
Okay, but then he has no rights in the house, then, right?
Right, you just slide in. But the problem with a woman that's had all her teeth knocked out,
and she's a nurse, so she works.
You can't tell her nothing. She's been told already.
But she like, if you gonna live in my house and we together, then you gotta contribute.
Right.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm in the truck for 3 weeks at a time, and then I come over here for 4 days. I'm not paying your fucking bills.
No, let me say this, and I know this is gonna fuel Skylar even more. He said these bills that you have acquired are by way of your husband that you parted ways with 6 months ago. So why should I pay these motherfucking bills? These ain't my bills. But
if they're not married, Mike shouldn't pay any of her bills. Nothing that's in her name.
Okay, what about him showering and eating the food in the house, like eating all the kids' Captain Crunch?
Hey, if it's in the house, it's fair game. You know how many fruit by the foots I've snatched out of?
I would smack the shit out of you.
Why do you say fruit by the foot of all things?
That's that snack you only got if you got kids. And I ain't got no kids anywhere around me. So when I'm in somebody's house and they got kids, I'm going for the fruit roll-ups, that fruit by the foot.
Like, no, see, my thing is this. Like, certain things, like, snacks and shit. Like, yeah, they're free game, but something that's obviously for the kids that like goes in their snacks, their lunches for school. Like, don't touch that shit. Because if I
Just send them
go
with a
to,
couple of dollars, couple of $2 or $3. They can get lunch. Sorry, I ate all the damn cut up vegetables. My bad. Here's a couple of dollars. Get you some lunch.
Mike is completely right.
Mike's on it.
Mike
okay,
is completely.
you're on Mike's side. Okay.
You know why? Because for one, the bitch shouldn't be down here running her fucking gap trap.
Woo!
And what else?
Two,
I have a question about that.
two. I'll let you get to it. Two. All right, now, no offense, but I mean, how I was raised. I mean, if you doing your own thing, you just pop in and out on a woman, then you ain't got to. But now,
Benji got too many things going on.
Right?
He got too many streams going on right now.
They've only been together 3 months, and no, you don't pay her bills. What?
But you laying up in the bed, and you
How often are you laying up in the bed?
About a future, you're talking about a future though. With this,
Well, he's tripping too. Then
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me
So,
hey, Benji,
he done taught the kid.
Question number one.
Wait, real quick, he done taught the kid basketball, right?
Okay, I didn't know that part. Okay.
real stepdad shit. I see.
Yeah, he just taught her basketball. Okay, but I mean, the way his ways are, okay, he's in the house, right? And then there's dishes, right? He just does one dish. Okay, she calls and asks him, "Hey, how's the day going? How everybody doing at the house?" He takes a picture of the dishes and sends them to her. She pulled the fast one. She said
She said
because she
what?
just got it. She asked for help for a couple dollars for rent because she just got a fat ass check for like 5 racks, right? He acted hella funny towards her and said no, so she was like, "Well, fuck it, I ain't giving you none of this money." She's finna give it, but the nigga wanted to be like, "Bitch, I ain't paying no bills." I mean, we gotta look at the big picture here, bro. Like the nigga's a grown ass man at the end of the day, bro. And as our men our age, bro, we shouldn't be looking like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, bro, he's making men that is out here trying to do something. Like my wife listening to it, like, well, sometimes you don't help out like that too. I said, bitch, we've been married for 18 years. Bitch, don't even start listening to this. Go somewhere. Get away from here, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But the term homosexual, he slid right into that.
Yeah, he
the
did because
the homosexual is coming to live off the woman. He gonna exploit her.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to pay no bills. He just trying to hold it down. And then when she kick his ass out, he gonna hold the couch down till it's a new nigga alert.
That part. And then,
what if the roles were reversed though?
I mean, he the man.
That nigga better get the fuck on.
I would have had him get on quicker than 3 months. But anyway, go on, Benji.
I believe that her past was peaking into the new relationship because at 3 months or even 2 months, she probably shouldn't have been expecting that much. But he jumped in and moved in. Did he move in or was he just posted? There's a difference.
There's a difference, right? Where's his stuff at?
In his truck. He's a truck driver.
Well, he don't live there then.
House?
I think he has some stuff in there. No. He says that he had a house that was rent to own that he ended up giving to his son, and his son didn't, I guess. He said his son didn't want it.
So he went homeless.
And he said that, so he just let it go.
So he went homeless, spending all this time on YouTube.
And
he's a big time trucker.
That's why during the nighttime he would be at a truck stop and drinking and chilling in his truck.
That's the life. Hey, that's the life.
I don't knock that. I don't knock that at all. I respect truck drivers. Like,
Yeah, if
a
I didn't
lot.
like the devil's cabbage so much, I'd go drive a truck.
I mean, and his truck looked nice on the inside. In my opinion.
My whole thing is if he's there like 8 days out of the month, if he's there on weekends or something, no, he don't need to contribute to the household.
So that's a pit stop versus like a permanent stop. Like if it's a permanent stop, then you should be thinking we terms.
Yes, yeah. I don't know what type of agreement they made, or if they made one, or they just went along with the flow.
It sounded like she had pre-existing expectations on him that he wasn't ready for, and they was gonna play the game until it blew up in their face.
I wonder if he was aware of this. So, like, I wonder if there was communication of the expectations.
He said they never had a puppy love phase. That means she was trying to get straight to the business.
Here's the whole thing with the trucker. If he was trying to get serious, he could come off the road, get a local gig. He could run like Nate Dogg runs, be home every night.
Hey, sis.
But
he's on the road.
It's not really sunny here.
Just a pit stop, man.
That's a pit stop. So I think with pit stops, there's minimal expectations with a pit stop.
The nigga looking at houses for her. He trying to hold on. I'm trying to turn this part down. He been looking at houses to get with her and all that shit. Nigga, call it, man. He doing way too much, my nigga. He been trying to play house with that woman, my nigga. So you can't play house. And at all, nigga, you can't play on a house like that, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree with him. I'm on his side with the whole point of the woman doing what she did. Yeah, that's kind of like, but she pre-warned the nigga too. So I gotta take that into consideration. She said, Mike, don't start, or I'm gonna go. And I know any woman at that, especially a black woman, when she say, don't go there. Shut the fuck up, nigga, while you're ahead. He didn't want to. So what happened? A little dick man came out.
Yeah, that's always the first thing women go to, though.
That's the last thing she said.
Oh, okay, then it might be true.
She kept going. He kept going, calling all types of bitches online, disrespecting her.
What?
And I mean, I was right there. I told him, but I said, hey, call all them bitches, bro, on my panel. I told him, I said, hey, bro, don't call no more bitches on here, my nigga. Swear to God. I told him straight up hella times. He did it today because lady, you know what I mean, whatever.
He's like, don't be disrespecting the woman.
Yeah, I told him that.
How did they even end up back on? How did they even? I thought it was resolved. How did they end up back on it?
She came back for an update.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe she's speaking.
Because
he
didn't stop talking about her after.
Well, he did because he been sleeping his truck loaded. He went somewhere and drunk, loaded, whatever his little routine. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I mean, man, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy, man. Hey, salute to him, man. He's been keeping me pumping for the past 2 days. Shit.
So for you, it's just content, but for them, it's their real life.
Yeah, and they doing it on their own. He came to the panel first and said he started talking about the girl. First, he sends her the link. He sent her the link. Well, he told her about this YouTube stuff. He told her about this shit a couple weeks ago, right, or whatever, when he was doing it. He told her when she went on there finally one day to check him out, see what he was doing. He's telling Sugar and some other chick about how his dick is different colors. Now, mind you not, he's just with this girl, talking about he's with this girl and they're together, supposedly, this is Boo. And then now, boom, he goes at, so then she's like, whoa. And he said, oh, babe, that's just the internet. I was just joking. Right? Okay. So she's like, okay, cool. Because she don't know nothing about YouTube. She's like, okay, cool. Normal shit. Okay. Yeah, she's like, okay, cool, whatever, right? Boom. Comes back again. He keep calling all the women baby. He keep calling them baby and Boo. Baby and Boo. Baby, Boo. Hey, Drina. Hey, baby, Boo. Hey, Drina, baby. How you doing, baby? Okay. Hey, CB, baby. Right. His girl's watching this shit. His girl's watching this shit.
So men will love bomb you. Love bomb, right? So they're gonna love bomb you, and then for the woman, And in her case, I don't know their whole situation, but the little bit that I did hear, you know.
Oh, sister girl, it's getting deep. Ladies over here going in on the questions, man.
Oh, they still live?
Lady is going in on the questions right now. She,
oh, babe, you need to share that so we can just watch a little piece of it. Can you do that?
Go ahead, Dirty, can share it. I
Can you
don't
share
care.
your screen so we can just get a synopsis of what
Dirty,
we're talking about
Dirty.
for those who don't know.
Go ahead, Dirty.
And if y'all not subscribed to
Dirty,
Ben's channel, I put his link in the chat. There's no cut.
Hey, man. They told me last night my shit better than Jerry Springer right now.
Tyler called you Benji Springer.
I'll tell you.
Like, oh, so it's like the Benji Springer show? I said, yeah, basically.
And I don't even say, hey, listen, y'all. Disclaimer: I did not set none of this up. This is not in. I didn't plan none of this. Everything I do is just off of. We get online, and this what happens.
Yep. Facts. Benji had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it at all.
It should be titled "Watch What Happens Live."
Yeah, I know, right? Right. That's why I'm gonna switch this to Watch What Happens Live. Watch, because anything pop off. When I put Monday Madness, I didn't know this nigga was finna come up there and really have some madness.
Right. You just put that as the title.
Yeah, and he brought it.
Yep.
Tuesday Horror Stories. This is going up.
This is
These
why
niggas is tripping.
I was done. Like,
now,
maybe it took me a little. It
here
took
you
me
go.
longer.
Okay,
than
so this is live in real time, correct?
To realize,
Yes.
hey,
this is
this
the
is
woman
not going. This situation is not going to
like,
change.
Yes.
Maybe,
Yes, that's funny.
And
That's
it always
funny,
has taken me
And that's
longer in all
me
relationships
asking him the
to see, hey, this is
Asking
not
him.
going to get better. It's time to go. But eventually, a
Right,
woman
correct.
always, you can't make another woman make the decision to leave. When a woman's ready to leave, she gonna leave. I know
Right.
that.
So in
for
other
a
words,
fact.
what I'm
When a
saying is
woman's
you wasn't
ready,
really
she
ready to
gonna go.
leave.
I wasn't
So
fully ready to leave. That's all it was.
exactly,
I
you wasn't
wasn't
really.
ready to. I wasn't ready to call quits. I wasn't ready to give up. I wasn't ready to.
The chat is going crazy.
Exhaust the potential that I had in my
Maybe
head. I had a
it's
vision of him, even 5 years from now in my head. But he
So
was
this is what
slowly
I'm saying.
erasing
Before
that
all
fucking
this shit
vision.
was brought to the forefront of YouTube, you would have still been accepting the nigga dirty draws and everything. None of this shit right now.
This probably gonna go
conversation we
left.
having right now would have never even came into
Cause
play.
Lady gonna go there.
Up
Lady
until the
doesn't-
next, but do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, maybe for today.
But what
Maybe
I'm,
for
what I'm
today,
trying to
we
what
would
I'm
have
trying
been
to get you
fine.
to see is that you're not setting boundaries. You didn't set any boundaries because you gave them once, 2, 3, 4, 10 times. Okay, if you're not gonna allow something, you cannot allow it to happen, not even once. Because once you give it okay for the first time, you broke the contract. There is no more boundaries. If you're gonna set a boundary and you're gonna be the first one to cross that boundary, then what the fuck are we talking about here?
That's right, lady.
Then there's nothing. Now we got to come back together and figure out what the new boundaries are gonna be.
Lady's trying to help him
already
out though.
broke the boundary that you set.
Yeah, but is she
Setting
a
new
know-it-all
boundaries and
versus
new
a
narratives every
not-know-it-all?
other fucking week. That's basically what it was.
Well,
Yeah.
ladies,
Would you say, sis?
Setting new boundaries
Ladies
every week.
open-minded.
Well, okay, he don't have to pay half. He could pay blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, he don't have to pay that right now. Let's give him 2 more
Hey, like,
weeks.
hey,
2 more
hey,
weeks come.
Dirk.
Okay, well, he's still going
Dirk,
through
turn
this.
it down a
let's-
little bit
let's-
so I can say
like,
something.
Yes, you're right. The boundaries and the narratives were constantly being changed. And now I'm at the end of the road. I can't speak anymore on what I tolerated in the past. All I can do is just keep pushing forward and mistakes that I made from the last relationship.
I was gonna say, see what Lady does. Lady's a person that'll cause a tornado and then come back and help clean it up.
Yep. And
I
she
agree.
will-
You're gonna set a boundary, stick to it.
I agree.
Stick to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how she does it, but she's good people. I fuck with her, man. But don't do no dumb shit around her. Don't do no dumb shit around her though, cause she gonna get your ass, nigga.
We'll give the man that meal pap smear real quick.
You gotta check.
Yeah, she got dirty and a couple niggas one night when they was getting on me one night. Dirk didn't even know they was talking about me. And she got dirt. She get? She got smoke. She didn't get Nate though.
Oh, okay, Nate dodged the bullet.
We in 2023.
Yeah, Nate dodged it. Nate was like, I asked no questions. They was all on the panel.
Oh, I missed that.
Living like what?
I probably would have went up there and helped Lady.
Hey, I was sitting there. Hey, Gina. Hey, I was sitting before time. I was like, I was talking to myself. I said, Dirk, don't say nothing. Don't talk. Don't. And he opened his mouth and said something. I said, oh, fuck, Dirk, no.
Now you're gonna get it.
He's getting me in trouble. It was me getting clowned on. He didn't know he was.
That's the funniest part.
She's fucking cold.
I don't know about putting all your business out like that.
No, not that though. Not like that though. No.
I mean,
not like that.
y'all seen the date night with me and Dirk, and I was going off completely. It happens. It happens.
But it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this.
You guys have been together for a long time, and it was nothing like this. Like, what happened that night with you was like, baby,
drunk is what happened.
Oh wait, hey Dirk, you might have to turn up a little bit louder. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. These headphones are loud.
How do you know that?
He's always dealing with him drunk.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh shit! Here comes Slauson, boy. Here comes
Turn
the
it up, babe. Turn it up.
Yeah, turn it up, baby. It's gonna get stupid now.
Normal people don't want to put all the details.
I'm gonna mute my mic.
On fucking Facebook and Instagram.
No, what y'all didn't know was Matt Moonbeam pulled up.
Moonbeam.
Oh, came in with the fucking Moonbeam pack.
Look, Moonbeam pulled up. That's what's going on.
Oh, he's there. Hey, Matt.
And record some shit in the second.
What up?
So
Moonbeam.
That's all. So then we can get back to the drama now. Shit.
Moonbeam, come watch the drama.
He been on the log.
You gotta put everything. You gotta sit back and look at all your relationships and be like, all right.
My question is, what's to be gained by airing all this shit out?
This one was like this, okay, but they all had this.
I don't know.
Okay, so okay, I can accept.
I wouldn't be doing it with my relationship.
But like I said, and then you start adding shit that you want, and then start bettering yourself first. You gotta better yourself first before you try to get a better nigga. Because if not, you're gonna attract these same.
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Why you can't attack nothing else outside of them.
We're watching the drama.
Because you're not talking different. Because you're not walking different. And I'm not saying change you. Because we all know we stuck in our ways already, but there's things that we can do to better ourselves.
Something with the bakery
and to make ourselves grow.
I forgot.
We're not changing anything. We're just trying to grow. And in order for you to grow, you got to plant seeds.
If you take the comment down, we can see
for them to sprout. You know what I'm saying? That's how you move up. Fuck all the dumb shit. You stand on your 10, you talk your shit, but at the same time, know what you stand on. Believe in what you believe in. Stand.
All right.
I can't see who came on because the comments in the way. Oh, there you go.
Oh man, Droops, where you go?
Droops, come back. Droopy, arf, come back, Droops.
Hey, so we need to have it noted that the first person has pulled up to the bakery.
And then
Matt Moonbeam. Matt Moonbeam was actually the first person to pull up on me while I was live. First person was like rightfully fitting, and he dropped me some dope smoke. What's it called?
Moonbeam, come to my house.
Grape gas.
You never know what can happen.
I was trying to pull up on Moonbeam the other day.
Man, I wish you could have made that link up, man.
Motherfucker was stuck in downtown Sacramento and shit.
You wasn't that stuck because you're the only one.
What's that? Is Benji? Is that like a little satchel?
Hey, you know I ain't ever stuck. I was just partly stuck for the meantime.
You should have called me.
I was fucking with Drew's ass.
Man, otherwise my
What up, Drew? What's up?
Danny. Say shit. You know.
Oh, so you do StreamYard. That's why I
Worried about you. Hey, I'll be worried about you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hearing about the no and shit, so I'll be worried about you, bro.
Oh yeah, ain't shit changed. Ain't shit.
I know. I'm still worried about you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I just seen you guys. I just seen some familiar faces, so I had to pull up real quick.
For me?
Yeah. What?
Oh, that's what's up. That's nice.
Give it away.
Thank you. No, I'm rock this shit.
Matt, let's see
No
it.
problem.
Let me see the back of it, the emblem. Over it.
Oh, that's hard as fuck.
Ooh, I want one of those.
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
12 days of Christmas where we're doing our giveaways. We got plenty of merch, Sacramento Kings merch, all kind of stuff. Y'all know how we do it. 12 days of
Right.
Hey, he hurry
Hey,
up.
there might be some droopy time keychains in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, he hurry up and put that motherfucker in the car.
Benji
Hey.
just came to visit us, D-Shep.
Hey, D-Shep. Hey, D-Shep, that's because Benji is multifaceted.
Right. And Benji is Dirty Nation forever, so he had to
Hey, I'm
come sit with us for
I'm
a
about
minute.
to hop up out of here. I got to get back to this fucking
You
job
know
real
how
quick.
it is, Shep.
Hey, Droops, you know that's what's important, man.
Droopy, good seeing you, bro.
Chef, I'm doing just fine over here, Chef. We
Show
good.
your
We
big
good.
ass, stop through, show your big ass head, and get on.
Yeah, come up here, D-Chef.
Yeah, so- fuck you, fat boy.
Droopy's fucking funny.
Multitasker. Hey,
I'm a
Benji.
multitasker too. You guys didn't just see me smoking a cigarette and a bowl at the same time. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, Shep said I'll be up in a second.
Oh,
multitasker, look.
Usually I'm working doing a whole
Screen.
bunch of things at
What
once.
you got going on today?
Screen.
Great.
So you be out here all the time?
I'm one track minded, man.
I'll be fucking with that.
I can't do too many things at one time.
I see your background. You have a very nice house.
Oh, thank you.
Take us on a tour.
I like it too.
Turn your camera around.
Hold on, let me see.
Put them on a big screen, babe. Show them like this, like D-Shep more than what the eye meets. Him and his wife does big things, and he living big, and that's on that.
That's right. That's right.
Living room,
Nice.
kitchen, dining area.
That's nice.
I love it. I feel bad for your wife though, because that's a lot to me.
Nah, shit. She actually seems to she seems to love that shit.
After my first time in the chat, I told him, I said, I don't like the party line. It's a lot of negative energy over there.
That's what's up.
I love it.
The island. Oh shucks! Now we got upstairs and things.
I peeped that table too. I looked at table.
No, that sitting chair by the front door. That's what's up. What's the gate? Oh shucks! You got a gate.
Oh damn, Shep.
You
Yeah.
You living the life. You living the life, and you be on here party line clowning.
That's right, Shep.
Nah, I just have fun, you know. Goddamn.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with party line clowning. Please, disclaimer: nothing wrong with party line clowning. I'm just saying we don't get to see this part of you. I know you talk about you and your wife and the things that y'all do, but I be seeing in your background. I'm like, he got a nice house.
But you know,
I appreciate it.
Shep is he don't flex like that. Like Shep doesn't be like, oh, I got my house, blah blah blah. And, you know, like he don't.
I don't see no point in it. I mean, at the end of the day, shit. What I do is what I do. You know, what me and my wife do is what we do. I'm not here to fucking tell nobody how to live their life. The only thing I can do and try to do from time to time is point motherfuckers in the right direction to where they can, you know,
You know, you do, Shep. You do that, and the thing with that is the people that you're trying to help out. It's their choice whether or not they take it and use that information and advice and such.
You can take me down now, Dirty.
Yeah, you're very humble. And
But
humility goes a long way.
I've learned a lot from you throughout the years, honestly.
I appreciate it.
And some people, like, I see some people comment sometimes like, "Oh, Shep and blah blah blah, like, thinks he knows everything, this and that," and I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, he doesn't think he knows everything. He's just offering what he does know.
I know a little bit about a lot. That's about it. If motherfuckers feel offended by that shit, well, I look at it, fuck them.
When you just said you know a little bit about a lot, that goes back to the title of this live. Know-it-alls versus don't know-it-alls, or whatever the name of it is. Some call it the jack of all trades and the master of none.
Right.
That part. I mean, I've been through a lot of shit and experienced a lot of shit. So all I can do is offer what I know from my experiences, or if not from my experiences, from the experiences of those that I know. That
Where your channel at?
Oh no, that's not happening.
I think you should, but
not happening.
Okay.
That's one thing I stand 10 on. People ask me that shit. I look at the way I see shit is I'm better at supporting than fucking trying to, run something. I just don't have the energy for that shit. I know as a supporter, I can just jump in and jump out.
Okay, well, let's make sure we support Drina's Haven 916.
Oh, I've been subscribed to you, girl.
Okay, right on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's when you first introduced your channel shit. I was like, oh, done.
That's what's up, because most of y'all been around way longer than me. I know CB was there. Y'all was there before I even met Curtis. I could go back to the very first live that I remember watching him on after he allegedly tried to date me. And then I was so embarrassed because he told me he was a YouTuber. And I got his channel and then I watched it. But this was after he visited me at home and he talked about it. I was so embarrassed.
Why?
Because he was like, he told the story about, I went to this chick house last night and Dirty ain't getting killed over no poom poom. Yeah, you remember the live because he ran into my
now that you just said that, I remember.
I was like, I will never talk to him again. Ever.
Fuck
oh shit, that's funny. That's hella funny.
Look, I had to put that disclaimer out there because this shit about to be real. We didn't have a confrontation at the door. She spoke before. I'm like, yeah, we'll see about all that. She right here. It was takeover shit. Y'all know what kind of woman y'all see what kind of woman I'm working with, right? Shit, she didn't come easy. Shit, she came with a fight. She came with a fight and a disclaimer.
This? Why my brother-in-law give me this yesterday?
What is
exactly? You see,
I all disappeared.
That slid you a penitentiary blunt.
When I saw this shit, that's the first thing I came to my mind. Like, God damn, this is okay.
You know what a penitentiary joint is called? You know what a penitentiary joint is called?
What's that?
A stick. You know what a penitentiary blunt is called? A bic. See, gay slid you a bic.
I was locked up in Mississippi, right? And these fools had the GDs, boy. They had it going on in the tank I was in. So, we was all cool. Them motherfuckers was rolling fucking joints, man. I'm looking at this shit like, damn, okay, but I'm watching them get the whole zip get passed through the goddamn tray hole, and I'm like, okay, how the fuck is they getting away with this shit? These motherfuckers in there with Dallas Cowboy jerseys on, you know what I'm saying, wearing street clothes, and me and my homie, we coming in, well, heading back to Atlanta and shit. They tell us to change out, so we change out. Anytime I've been locked up, you don't change the fuck out. You put on the goddamn jumper, get upstairs, man, and shit. These niggas just got fucking clothes galore and fucking stacks, nigga, where they just making money. And I'm watching how they doing this shit, and I'm like, son of a bitch. The whole month I was in that motherfucker, we never went outside. I don't even think they had an outside.
Was they gambling?
Not in that. Let me see.
Dice?
Nah.
It was just
dominoes. They was just getting, man, for the most part, the niggas was just getting money. I'm talking about Black and Miles, Newports, you name it, nigga, they had it. And I smoked like a motherfucking freight train. And when I left, the motherfucker was just like, hey, Shep, man, here go my number, man. Make sure, man, I get out in 7 years. Nigga, 7 years.
Man.
The one nigga, I got 31 years. Hey, my nigga, man, but these niggas had Walkmans and shit, with like the whole fucking rack, nigga. You lift the mattress up, ain't nothing but cassettes and shit up under the motherfucker. Man, you heard this shit, man. We got busted, with some pounds going back to Atlanta.
The cassettes was legal, right?
Yeah. Everything was everything, man. It was just the most weirdest throwback fucking jail I've ever been in. And I'll never forget that shit.
What year was this?
This was 2000.
That was about the transition when California started going from tapes to CDs.
2000.
Fucking Warren County, man. I'll never forget that shit. That shit was crazy. That
county jail?
Yes, this was a county jail, my nigga.
Oh, that's different.
This is a county jail, man.
That's different. Like all that, I could barely picture a phone in the county, even though I know it happened. Hey, did you ever see that one clip I played with the people that was in the county with a real gun?
No, but I seen that clip floating around in Louisiana. You talking about? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I seen that shit floating around. I just never watched it. I'm just sitting there like, wow.
Like he walked up like he robbed a dice game and shit.
I know. Everybody that saw that motherfucker because that bitch went viral. The motherfucker with a boy in prison in Georgia, man, come dancing in with that goddamn sword.
On the window, pulled strap into Sac County.
Wow. Hey, look, Matt just told me something I never even heard.
I fixed the fucking window.
Damn. This is what I like. I like facts. He said a motherfucker dug a hole in the window. And this is in Sac County. Dug a hole in through the window, 5 East, and dropped a sheet down to his girl on the street, and he pulled up a real strap. And what else? A 22 revolver.
Some shit, all kinds of shit.
And some
what did he do with it though? That's what.
It sounds like he got caught with it. Hey, look. There and Matt is the one that fixed the window. That's what I mean by facts all the way through. Ain't no question about answer.
That's I mean, shit like that just be crazy to me, man. I mean, you get a gun in jail. What is your whole purpose of having the gun? To protect your shit, to take the jail over, to escape.
I remember as a wee lad, there was an escape attempt in the county jail. The police was hella cool with us on the 5th floor. They used to bring weights and shit, and these motherfuckers made a sheet, buried the sheet long enough to get to the street, and their goal was to bust the window out with the weight. They got the window busted, but and kind of through, but not enough for a body to fit through. By that time, they came up in that motherfucking boy. That was a rough night. And there's 3 pods, 100, 200, 300. Even though there was a 300, which was the niggas been to the pen and all that shit. Even though it was that pod, we all felt it that night. I'm telling you, like when in the county jail. When the goon squad come or the people with the thing, that you can hear them in this because they got stairwells outside the unit, so you hear them marching. You hear it, you don't know if this gonna be your floor, the floor above, or not. But when that door open, that side door open, is man, look, I was scared, D-Shep. I was scared.
I ain't mad at you. I know that's right, especially when you don't know if they finna come for your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
They snatched us out the cell at gunpoint. I don't care what. Even though now I know that beanbag, that was a beanbag gun, but still, that was a big gun. That was a real gun to me. And they telling me to get out the cell and get on my belly.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I'm trying to think, man. Shit, I know throughout all my county experiences, I can't never remember or recall. I don't recall ever having the goon squad come in.
Man, them raids.
I mean, they would come in and do. They would like back home. They would come in and do cell searches, but they never came in like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when they come in with the helmets and billy clubs and shields. And Billy and beanbag gun, Big Berthas, yeah, that's a whole different.
I mean, pepper spray. But we had it so goddamn. It was so goddamn. Not to cut you off on me, but we had it so goddamn laid back, man. It was like shit. It was wide open, so motherfuckers wasn't trying to cause no waves because it was just too much going on. Well, you know what I'm saying? You fucked that shit up, huh?
I get locked up a third world country.
Oh man, shit. We was having shit our way, man. You know what I'm saying? It was, yeah, man. Shit. I ran Stowe in one of the counties. Well, like we got, all right, so when I say one of the counties, we have a county jail and we have a county correctional complex, back home. And the complex now, from what I understand, shit, that motherfucker ran like the pen. And the fucked up part about that complex is I caught a case at 17. I used to break into cars and shit when I was in high school. And so I got probation. I got adjudicated probation 1 year, but part of that probation I had to do community service. So I ended up going to it's called Del Valley. So I ended up going and doing my community service at this fucking complex. And the shit was crazy as fuck because I was in the honors building and I'm sitting there. I don't know no difference between no honors building and nothing. Nigga, I'm 17 years old and all I'm thinking about is all the fucked up shit that's going on in this jail. But you know, at the same time, after I started getting used to this shit, because I would have to sign the visitors in, and these niggas was coming in, hey, homie, little homie, say, man, you know, these was all like I say, trustees and shit. They, man, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, man. Shit, go do what you do, nigga. I ain't here to stop you from the man. Oh, my girl she going to the bathroom. Man, look here, bro. I don't need to know nothing else about this shit. I'm going home. I got school in the morning. So, then to turn around and actually be housed in that same fucking building. That was crazy.
Huh. Hey, so you really have how much prison time you did?
Shit, I did a little under 18 months.
Oh man, shit. That shit was but a blip on the radar in your life.
Exactly, nigga. And all that said to me was, yeah, this ain't for you. You need to stay your ass up out of here.
Hey, and you fall in that category that I've long spoke on. There's people that get locked up, and that 6 months, that year, that 18 months that they do impacts them in the same manner as somebody that had to do hella time to get it. You just got it quicker.
I got it on the first rip. But see, back home though, we shit, you work the fields, man. And that's what my problem was.
Did you say you worked the fields?
Oh hell yeah,
like the cotton fields,
like the cotton fields, nigga. The pea, whatever the fuck is growing at that time, whatever season it is, nigga. Your ass is out there. You know what I'm saying? And that you turn out 2 times a day, man. And my whole thing was authority.
I'm still stuck on picking cotton in 2000 and what?
This was 94.
Did they ever stop?
No, they're still doing it right now to this day.
Got niggas in the field? Only in Texas.
No. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. I don't know about Alabama, but Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi.
Alabama, the incest place?
Where did you grow up?
Texas.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's
So they really just never stopped with the bullshit.
Don't say.
I mean,
replaced it with prisoners.
That's it. That's that 13th Amendment, man.
And kept their business going.
Hey, Daniel.
13th Amendment, homie.
I would hate to know the roots of the people that are in running them prisons.
And like I was just in Texas. Me and my wife, we was just out there. My mom then moved back to Texas, to East Texas, right?
Yeah.
And I hadn't been out that way because we're not. Well, my mom is from the town next to where they moved to, right? But you know, I grew up in Austin, so I remember, you know, riding on that fucking goose through Huntsville and all that shit, going to all these different units. But also remember as a child, though, we would go back to for the family reunions and shit, right? But riding down there this time, it hit different because now I'm older and I've you know been through this, been through that, or whatever. As I'm riding, I'm seeing the names of these towns that are like right there by where my mom is at, right? And I mean, the shit just hit me like a ton of bricks. Son of a bitch. This is all prison territory. Every one of these fucking towns that we passed, well, not every one of them, but a few of these towns that we passed, the majority of anyway, was all prison towns. Prison units are named after these fucking towns. And I'm just thinking that they were units, but no, they actually the names of the fucking towns.
I hear what you're saying.
Oh man, it's 100, over 109, over 100 and over 110 fucking prisons in Texas, huh?
Wow.
You know what? My lessons with Texas after I did the drive through the middle, and I did that, and I survived, and I learned if I'm going through Texas, I'm going through the top, so that way I'm in and out that bitch. And
hit and miss.
Yeah, because once I got caught up at the border patrol and what was that outside of San Antonio, like that.
Yeah, down the valley, yeah.
That was all it took for me. So all these lessons right here all these prisons, like, man, this shit is like modern day slavery, man. How the fuck is this going on still?
13th Amendment, homie. I keep telling you.
Yep.
Look up the 13th Amendment, my nigga. And it's
what it say? We can do what the fuck we want to do as long as we got the money to do it.
The institute of slavery is abolished. The only time that, and I'm just paraphrasing, the only time that any type of slavery situation happens is prisoners of the state.
That means you could do what you want. That means like that's how they was able to force us to cut our hair.
They would be your force. They would be your, because you are you're no longer have identity, man. You belong to the state of whatever fucking state you in.
You're a number.
So if Texas if California decided that, like Texas, first thing happened to you when you hit diagnostics, the very first motherfucking thing you do, go get your motherfucking head shaped. I'm talking about head and face, nigga. Be bare.
Man. Break you.
First fucking thing they do.
Break
all the way the fuck down.
Just like in slavery, yeah.
Yeah, man. And so if California decided that tomorrow all them motherfuckers running around with the long fucking ponytails and shit, they are well within their rights to do so. It will be repercussions behind it.
They call it grooming standards.
And then, but
you have to shave every fucking day.
Hey, Dan, D-Chef, think about what I just said. Grooming standards. Damn. Right in our face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to teach you a certain standard.
Right, Devo.
To you. And it starts with shaving your hair and keeping you in compliance with not having no hair on your face, your beard nicely trimmed, and your head cut bald. That's grooming standards.
Nigga, they strip you down to the it's the most what it is they breaking you down to the bare fucking minimum. And you have so that you no longer have the identity that you came in with. Now you are actually a number, and you fall in with the rest of the motherfuckers that's sitting there bald faced. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some motherfuckers. I guess they have been in there long enough to where I seen niggas with flat tops and shit like that along the way. But on average, shit, yeah, all this is gone. And you got to keep that shit shaved every fucking day. I had a clipper shave pass, and I was coming down the hall one day, getting ready to hit the picket. And motherfucking sergeant was sitting at the picket, and he looked at me. Inmate, come here. Walked over to his desk and shit. Say, you need to stay. I said, yeah. CO, I mean, you know, because I never called him boss. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, officer.
Hell no, they ain't your boss.
I refused, but and like I say, that was part of my whole fucking authority thing. But I said, yeah. Well, I got a clipper pass. The motherfucker pulled out a razor right there. Say, no, you need to shave right now. Motherfucker made me dry shave right there in that fucking hallway.
Dry shave too?
Hey,
oh,
look,
yeah.
see that there would, but see, let me update really quick. Like in California, grooming standards, that was a thing until like 2000 and the late 2000 teens or whatever. Not two teens, like 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. The Rastafaris won first. The Jamaicans, they won and was able to keep
on religion.
And so what happens is that if you're not grooming, then what they do is they'll take your job and then put you A2B status, which is A2 bum. That means you ain't got nothing coming. You getting the minimal of everything since you don't want to comply to the rules. Now, once you comply, you can get a job and all that shit. But the Rastafaris won, which said that, okay, you can have hair as long as it's neatly kept together. And then they went a step further and they won to where I can wear what the fuck I want to wear and have my hair and all the shit. And California backed off of that. But it was a process though. But man, it was rough for a minute.
I mean, like I say, shit, during that time when I was there, like now I know it's motherfuckers that, you know, if you've been there long enough, you know what I'm saying, you'll pretty much, you know, learn how to work the system or whatever, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I mean, I'm not seeing I know during that time, because like I say, this is the early 90s, I wasn't seeing no motherfuckers walking through with braids and all that shit. That wasn't happening. But
yeah, I think the influx of dreads, because California, like we didn't always wear dreads. Like that was a phenomenon that came. Because in the 70s and 80s they wore real dreads.
But they also had them big ass froze and shit too.
But then when the mid to late 80s and 90s and shit came, then that's when they had the little bitty dreads. But it didn't catch on really until like the late 90s, early 2000s in Sacramento. And then Sacramento set the standard because places like Stockton and Fresno, where it's like majority Crips, they wasn't wearing no dreadlocks or nothing. That shit had to go from the Bay Area to Sacramento, and then all like areas all over California follow suit, because in like LA niggas did not wear dreadlocks.
No, and them niggas had the Shirley Temple, they had the braids, you know, they had the froze and all that's the Jerry curls.
They did it.
Over here, I always remember seeing dreadlocks.
And if you was a Crip, you definitely didn't wear no dreadlocks. Hell no, they got a car in Sacramento in a pen called NC. They was beating you up for trying to have dreadlocks because they was like, we Crips, we don't do that. Now fast forward, man, it's hella. There's no rules against that shit. That grooming standard came to the streets.
I mean, it's the craziest shit to me. I mean, you see certain shit and you be like, my son has dreads, and his shit like about damn, his shit long than a motherfucker, you know. And he talking about 6'2", shit 260, 270.
How old is he?
30. Okay. And he got these long ass fucking dreads, man. And at first I used to stay on his ass about, you know, because he said he wanted waves. All right, man. Here go your brush. Here go some grease. You got to take care of your shit.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it. It was just like then he wanted to grow a fro. All right, man. Here go a pick. Hey, you got to comb your hair. But, you know, mind you, he's a little kid at this time, you know, growing up, trying to, you know, can't make his mind up on what he want to do. And as he got older, shit, you know, just all of a sudden just started growing his hair out and got some twists and shit. Some years later, that nigga shit halfway down his fucking back.
Hey, because of dreadlocks, it's a spiritual thing. Once you have
for some,
and it's strength too. So you know,
I tried to explain that to my son the other day, actually.
I mean, niggas. I mean, dreadlocks can be bad at sometimes, but this is my third set. So you know what I'm saying. Mine's down to the middle of my back before I cut them last time. So you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
You know what I mean, so it's like, to me, I felt a little part of me left when I cut my hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that.
You know what I mean?
For like people like CDC, he has, you know, he just got sick of doing that. So was he got lazy with his hair? Hell no.
Yeah.
He got lazy with his
yeah.
hair, so he just let him grow and dread up.
Hey, when I was searching through old lives yesterday,
He has nice hair too.
even Benji with short hair looks different.
Don't say right. Don't. That's not me.
Dirt. My son.
That's
sometimes it's studious, but you know.
My son just.
See, Drina touched on that 13th Amendment I was talking about in the chat. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I just seen that.
I be watching that shit. I watch that shit like I watch that shit hella times. I'd watch that shit over and over again.
Dirt.
I mean, just the amendment itself, not even the Netflix joint, just the amendment itself. You know what I'm saying? It basically it's trading slavery for prisoners. Prisoners now are slaves or can be used as slaves.
Yep. Yeah, that's because of the they made it to where basically they needed niggas to be slaves, so they knew niggas would would cause these certain crimes because of the epidemic how it was. They knew that they know if they did this, they know that they would get them. So that's what they do. They set them up, you know, looking at a white woman, whistling or something like that. Anything, just stupid, jaywalking. You know, they got it for everything, just to imprison them. You know what I'm saying? Like over dumbass shit, bro. Like it's crazy.
I mean, back in the day, it was more. Back in the day, like in the 60s and in early 70s in Texas. In the 50s, especially way back then, it was more so. So you had these fucking wardens that would like barter. So you know they would send the motherfuckers the motherfuckers that own these companies and shit like lumber yards and cotton gins and shit like that. They would send the prisoners to work them shits for favors, you know, or they would get the wardens would get kickbacks from the owners of these fucking companies or these businesses and shit in exchange for the labor, the slaves, the prisoners, whatever the fuck, you know, same shit. You know,
you said some wine, some gin.
No, cotton gin, like a cotton mill factory.
You know Spanky Johnson.
But nah, you know what I'm saying? This that shit just crazy to me, man. And but back then, especially, you know, like I say, I can only speak on Texas. The prisoners live off of the land, literally.
I heard
you know what I'm saying?
Like
they grow it,
they grow everything,
they eat it,
everything. Right.
I came in when I went in. It was right around the end. They had that shit called VitaPro.
Mm-hmm.
Most fucked up shit ever, man. And it wasn't even for human consumption, but it was cheap. So instead of like you have your chicken and shit like that, see what we had, chicken every now and then, pork chops, shit like that every blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
But the VitaPro was their fucking thing, man, and it's the most unhealthy shit. I think they ended up having a fucking class action lawsuit.
How do you eat it?
It's like it come in a can. Come in a fucking can. It's like a stew, but it's not even fucking real meat. And I don't even know how the fuck they got away with that shit for so long. You know, they talk about because a lot of when some of those laws changed, Cause you had a bunch of writ writers and shit, man, that was on their ass as far as because the feds took over the Texas prison system in the mid to late 80s. And it was a case called Ruiz versus the state of Texas. And Dr. Larry spoke on that. But my uncle was in prison also during that time. And he was on the unit with the Mexican dude, David Ruiz, man, that was writing these writs. They kept that dude in solitary, man, because he was, constantly writing, petitioning the governor, petitioning the Supreme Court to change the conditions of the Texas prison system. Because back then it was on some shit like what you see in Life. You know what I'm saying? Where the fucking inmates ran the goddamn prison. You know what I'm saying? You had the turnkeys, God damn it, it was one more turnkey. You had turnkeys and you had what was the motherfuckers? I can't remember the other name, but those shit. The guards' presence wasn't even really. There was a limited amount of guards because the inmates ran the prison. They the ones that set your work assignments and all of that. I mean, shit. You fuck up, they gonna come beat your motherfucking ass. Guards didn't have to do shit, and they got so reliant on that shit, and it became to the point of like it been past the point of abusiveness. So the dude Ruiz was writing these writs to the Supreme Court, and the conditions in Texas was so fucked up that the Supreme Court stepped in from I want to say 84 to like 89. So they had some prisons were the turnkeys and the God damn it, I can't think of the name of them other motherfuckers. They like prisoner guards, but they all had to get shipped because shit, you put them in population, they getting killed because of the abuse that they did, inflicted on so many motherfucking people.
And they were inmates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's the part that I think most people might be missing right now. That the turnkeys was the police turnkeys, but then the other crew of people was the inmates that were enforcing law over the inmates.
No, the turnkeys were prisoners too.
Oh,
they had keys to the fucking units. They had keys to the cells. I'm telling you, Texas prison was ran by prisoners, literally. Unless the only motherfuckers, the field bosses was the ones, that had the guns and you had you out there, but because they were afforded certain privileges. God damn it, I can't think of the name of the other one. Yeah,
Debo says there's a movie, old school movie called Brubaker.
Yeah, and that was in Mississippi or Alabama, I think. But that it's the same fucking premise, Debo. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the exact same shit, bro. Only difference in Alabama and Mississippi, where because Brubaker I think was in Alabama, but the only difference in that is the inmates didn't get weapons like how they did in down further down south.
What do you mean? They gave the inmates weapons?
Yeah, they had in Mississippi and shit. The inmates had guns. They were the fucking guards, man. Like on some real shit.
Debo said
was that like a dirty secret?
Describes it down to the T.
No, ain't nothing dirty about it. It was a normal fucking thing.
And I've never heard of it.
That's Jim Crow, ain't it? Ain't that black Jim Crow?
That's pre-Jim Crow.
Using niggas to control niggas, or using prisoners to control prisoners, period. Like maybe I'm trying to find correlation being from California and how we do it out here.
That's what I'm saying. There's a whole the South, and that's what's crazy. I know. That's why I say I know. I can't speak on Alabama, but I do know that Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas for shit show. Georgia have chain gangs, but those are like they was just like working on roads and just doing regular work. But we talking about motherfuckers that was dedicated. Your job was to go out when you first get there. you get assessed a line class, and I can't remember. It's been so fucking long. I can't remember. But the first thing you're doing is hitting the fields unless when you hit a unit, You know some fucking body that's in a. I know what Navasota is. I was near Navasota. I know exactly what Navasota is.
I'm trying,
but
they had inmates.
Your ass gonna work in the fields, bro.
They had inmates
and you got
breaking up fights with weapons.
Shit, breaking up fights. They coming to beat your ass. You fuck up if you want to.
So
They really held. They really. And the funny part about it is, from like my pops was under that system, and the fucked up part about it is there was more order.
Wow.
So you got because all right. So you look at it like this here. If you came in and you stood on all 10, shit, you good. But you come in and you know what I'm saying, ain't who you claim to be, and you faking and shaking, all bad.
Right.
But if you stood up for yourself, motherfuckers will ride with you and make sure you straight.
Yeah.
But if you just bow down to whatever fucking predator come at you, whether they extorting you or trying to make you their bitch or whatever, shit, if you ain't fighting for yourself,
they gonna get in line.
Yeah, if you're not fighting for yourself, man, then shit ain't nobody gonna fight for you, man.
They gonna get in line to see what meat is left on the bones to pick off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look here. Like I used to watch a lot of Dr. Larry's shits. That dude has some fucking stories. 42 years in prison in Texas. He has some motherfucking stories, bro.
You talking about Dr. Larry?
Yeah, man. Shit,
I
yeah.
gotta check them out. And, like, I'll pay more attention now. After
Hey, you know what, D-Trap? You know, in the people that I'm re-releasing, like I said today, I'm doing Uncle Mitch's video. I'm gonna be in the background, but it's gonna be basically about the moment in that interview because these is archives. And but guess who's number 3 on the list?
Dr. Larry.
Nope. Andre Wade.
Oh shit! Houston.
Andre Wade. Andre Wade, rest in peace.
Man, damn, I forgot all about that dude, bruh.
He been dead, what, about 2 years, 3 years?
I didn't even know he died, bruh. To be honest with you, like I said, he just kind of faded out of my whole little
Yeah,
I didn't even know he died.
Yeah, Andre Wade died a while ago now.
Yeah, we did like what 24 years or something like that.
He did a lot.
I know, like my homie, he'll be home in January, man. He pulled a quarter off of 40, man. He been gone since the 90s, man. And you got the way I look at it as far as like incarceration and shit, you can just be there on stale time. Or you can be there just with the shit, which to me is stale time. Or you can be you can position yourself to where you can make your time work for you. Like my partner that I'm speaking on, he earned 2 fucking degrees. He's published 5, 6 novels already, all from prison. He started his publishing company from prison.
Wow.
I mean, his wife is a nurse.
Probably doing well with it too.
Man,
I mean,
look, one of the things about prison now versus prison then is it used to be real hard to get like publications out. That's why them publications that did make it out,
they didn't want the truth out.
Yeah, they did it. So that's why it was hard in the 80s and the 90s. But now in the era of cell phones in prison, there's really nothing stopping inmates from doing anything. Like I used to sit in the cell and imagine, okay, so I have everything I need right here in the palm of my hands. I want to take my mind outside these walls by building and making myself relevant outside. Because this shit here is on repeat. So what do I do?
Debo, right? You right, Debo. Shit, goddamn dirty man. You got what he's saying is long after you gone, long after I'm gone. It's gonna be motherfuckers that look at this YouTube shit, or if YouTube is like like how now how the library is damn near, they have them, but they don't get used. So we call them archives. And you go to the library and look in the archives about shit motherfuckers is gonna be looking at YouTube like that, man. They gonna fuck around and run across your goddamn, your early videos about the time you did and how long you was gone. And you never know, man. You might be a fucking, like you say, somebody fucking thesis, man, in college.
Hey, that was kind of my plan. Longer after I'm gone, because I understood what it means to have eternal life. I learned that from Pot.
You're absolutely right, man.
You don't live on like physically, you live on in spirit. And when people, as long as people still talking about the things you did or coming across your face, then you still relevant.
Exactly. You're right. And Tay, you absolutely right. Them guards are fucking tripped. That's why I realized, man, I can't, prison ain't for me. It's the fucking guards, man.
Hey, so my last trip in the old Folsom, I had a prison ain't for me moment, because it's like me, like when I experience shit, like I've fully experienced it. I'm not gonna go into prison and act like I'm not in prison. I'm in prison. Like I didn't walk these yards and this line and played handball on that wall right there. Like I'm in prison, and why would I not? Why? How could I resist the temptation not to step back? Not to step into what it really felt like to be up in there.
And honestly, like it could also have an adverse reaction. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit can trigger a motherfucker into just reliving shit that was just fucked up, whether it happened to you or shit that you witnessed.
Okay, watch this. This exclusive. I know I'm not really supposed to say this, but I have to. It's killing me. So the realization that I had, right? We playing, like I said, we playing against the inmates and shit. And then next thing you know, like, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Let me go sit down. So I go sit down by this trash can, right? And the Northerners, when I sit down there, I don't even know what they is. They look at me and kind of like shake their head. But I'm like, shit, first of all, I'm sitting down. And second of all, I want to sit down with this thing in my face. So the first one, I kind of like shook his head a little bit. I shucked that off. But then when I moved the trash can, 3 of them pushed up on me. Like they came walking and like pushing up. And motherfucker was like, hey man, don't be touching stuff that don't belong to you, right? I'm like, damn, this shit is real. Like, whoa, I'm in prison for real. Like something could have just happened to me. But it didn't set right.
But you forgot about it because you've been out so fucking long. So the reality of it, you looking at it from just even though you back on the yard and shit, you looking at it still from a visitor's perspective.
Right.
Not as a motherfucker that
like this is where I'm at. This is my home right now.
Dramatic, goddamn why I don't, good and well why I don't be coming over there, man. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Hey, Chef, check this out though. Here's where people get separated from who they core is, right? So what do you think I did? Is the really the jewel in this?
That's what I want to know. How'd you react to that?
I did. After that shit didn't set right with me at all. It didn't set right with me at all. So the first thing I did is holler at a couple of the homies on the yard.
PTB trauma.
Hey,
I'm listening.
I hollered at a couple of homies on the yard, like, hey man, like I just got into it with them boys over there, so be on point. And then told them what happened. And then I figure out which one of these people I'm playing baseball with, or whatever. Which one of these is Northenians? Go holler. Hey, look, check this out, man. I just had some words with your folks, man, and everything is cool, but all that don't touch stuff don't belong to you type of shit, I ain't cool with none of that shit. But just straight up, I respect. I meant no disrespect by that, but shit, everything good. But just that comment right there, man, that don't sit right. I went straight back to inmate mode, D-Shep.
I believe it.
As you should.
Remember, I was talking about the triggers.
Yeah.
That was a fucking trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker came at you. He knowing that you're not, you're not an inmate no more. So they just thinking that they can come at you, but they don't know that you spent 18 motherfucking years in that bitch. They know you've been there, but they don't know you've been there for 18 motherfucking years. And some don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you still in their house. It ain't your house no more.
And I did, but see here, and so the thing that I allowed myself, because the first time I went, man, I was dehydrated and sleep deprived. This time I said I'm gonna allow myself to feel, what it feels like to be back on this yard that I just paroled from 5 years ago.
Right.
Like I wanted to take it in. So in exposing myself like that, when they came, like in 3-man motion, like side by side, like pushing up, they coming. Allowed myself to feel what it felt like to be back in prison. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't like it.
And see, the cold piece about that though, Dave,
I felt the adrenaline. I felt the taste, the shit you taste when you get there. I tasted all that shit.
the whole fucking bile just coming up to your goddamn throat because you already knowing that it's tension.
Danger was watching danger.
But see, now the cold piece about that is, goddamn, I lost my train of thought. I had a whole goddamn lineup.
My fault.
No,
it's always Drake's fault. I mean Benji. Just get on Benji about it.
Yep.
No.
You're dirty.
Oh shit.
My son came in the room. He wants to tell you. So B, is Kim Jong-un a communist?
Kind of.
By way of.
Because
He
North
doesn't
Korea
want to be
as
on
a
camera.
country used to be like full on communist. Like back when the Soviet Union kind of wasn't past tense. And it followed the same ideology of the Soviet Union and Mongolia during that time. But slowly,
I love hearing that dude give it.
Kim Jong-un's grandfather.
I got a call, man. I'm gonna tap back in a second.
All right.
But slowly, Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-un's grandfather, started putting the Soviet ideology of Marxism Leninism on the backside.
Marxism and Leninism, he said?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Okay.
Named after people important to communism.
Okay.
So, and Kim Il-sung basically made his own ideology called Juche.
Juche?
Yeah, the first syllable, Jew, means man.
Okay.
And the second syllable, Che, means like your body. So man body.
Okay.
That's why he kind of Kim Il-sung, because he was a flat ass.
Okay.
So, and eventually the government and the Workers' Party of Korea, the ruling party, also like that, it's the only legal party there.
Mm-hmm.
See, these guys love dictatorship.
Okay.
And made it so their ideology is Juche and a sub-ideology called Kim Il-sungism, Kim Jong-ilism.
Okay. I see something. So I see where we're getting confused. We're getting confused because we're assuming because a country is communist, I mean not communist, but they're a dictatorship, that we're naturally assuming that they're communists. Is that where I'm going wrong?
No, they were communists. No, they're not. They used to be. They used to be so prideful that they were communists.
I mean, so you trying to say Cuba's not communist because they used to be?
He said Cuba is, but we're talking about North Korea.
Actually, the only countries today that are still called communist are China, Vietnam, Laos, and Cuba. No, I have to say, GK, I'd like to call it North Korean communism because basically it's communism with some extra steps. Made by Kim Il Sung. Also, I like that the propaganda there states that Kim Il Sung invented the hamburger. But the first time he played golf, he got 8 hole-in-ones in a row and got 38 under par.
Wait. Go back to the hamburger. You say who created the hamburger?
Kim Il Sung invented the hamburger.
Oh, really?
They say that he also got 38 under par in 8 hole-in-ones in a row the first time he ever played golf. By the way, 38 under par is impossible.
But
they also claim that he can't
watch your mouth
because he's too powerful. And they said he could teleport.
Right.
Okay. So let's break it down because we know your age, right? We like 5 times your age and stuff, right? So we kind of know what it is. So we know that you put this on and you knew that you were going to get a reaction.
Oh, you saw me your costume.
So what is the reaction that you were looking for, young man?
He's smarter than you.
Either laughter or people getting offended. Well, not the people, the adults mainly, because I wore it at school.
Right.
I wanted to see what, and most of the people who saw it at school were very offended, saying this is an American public school and that I can't wear it.
And they said you were a communist, right?
Then as a response, I said, well, North Korea is the best country, as we all know.
I see it from an adult, knowing our age difference. It's just like wearing some Trump shit. Hold on, CB. It's like wearing some Trump shit, knowing that you're going to get a negative reaction already.
Right.
Well,
also, but we got to remember we were kids too.
The red community was banned as well. So one of the very few people that have a red community banned.
Yeah, but wait, go back because Derek's trying to understand. It has nothing to do with Reddit.
What do you mention?
Oh, he mentioned Reddit. Sorry.
Yeah, Trump. Like you get a negative reaction.
Yeah, but Trump. Yeah. So but he's using it as an example.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you were trying to do with that costume, right?
Was that Kim Jong-un?
And like as you said, if the schools called you because I was wearing,
hit my 200 subs today. Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, if the school, because I was like, am I gonna get a call from the school because he's wearing this to school?
I wish that happened.
Yeah, I was like, I would have just laughed at them and been like, really?
Really? You're calling to the list? Like
I didn't see anything wrong with him wearing the costume.
Like school system, you allow some kids to slip the N-word, but you're not you're not gonna allow a Korean kid to wear a Kim Jong-un costume. Are you kidding me?
What?
Yep.
I like that you.
Hey, is jumping on Michaela.
What?
Say hi to Auntie
Boy,
Trina.
Hey, hold. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Hey, stay safe. Watch out for any bed bugs.
All right. Bed bugs.
Yeah, they're becoming more prominent in the U.S.
Much love, everybody. Peace.
Stay safe.